And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Right wing. Here's Knipple. And the three off target. There's Green with the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bucks lead. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Hornets trail by 4. They set the pick. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Simmons. Now, Antetokounmpo. That shot missing.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
Here's White. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's stolen by White. Charlotte moving it around. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
The kick out to Porter. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Buries it from three-point range. McNeely's got his first 3 points of the game.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
White looking around. Miller. And there's the three.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
They set the pick. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Lays it right in there.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team... Moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands, and he makes big plays at big time.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. both teams making some changes here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. Did you say defense wins championships, guys?
Great work as always, Allen. Thank you. The three goes down.
You watch Knipple, he has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career.
No way. ¿Cómo que
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Outside ball. Onto the Kumbo with the rebound. The Bucks train. Is it from now? No good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Takes the three. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Bridges with the rebound. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Knipple. Outside ball. Puts up the three. Drained from outside.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
So it's Charlotte picking up the win. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. Now here's Leonard. Outside Garland. Outside Leonard. Fades back. The rebound by Turner. Here's Rollins. Launches it. Good that time. Lopez outside. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. Pass to Collins. Clock at 6. The kick out to Lopez. And here's Leonard from three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's Rollins. Fires the three. The shot will not fall. Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. The wide open look here for Garland. Misses the three. Porter in the corner. Lopez with the steal. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. Screen by Giannis. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner. The three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And finished off by Porter.
One of the things Porter Jr. has done is really improved as a decision maker. Excellent pick and roll action there. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Free throw good. Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Leonard, over Green, offensive rebound, takes it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Up again. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trailed by 6. Inside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Count the basket.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Releases. Here's Turner. Second shot opportunity. Here's Rollins. No scoring in this one. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. .131 left in the first quarter. Dunn, wide open, he fires. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Man, what a gorgeous, pretty jumper from Dunn. And he is a scintillating player who you have to respect from there.
Now Collins, following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Back to Collins. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Shot by Collins, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Lopez a screen. The three from Garland. And he's good on the three ball.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. shoots a fader. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Bucks trailed by 11. Pass to Rollins for three. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Out to Turner. Now Porter. And he makes good on the layup. Porter's got his second basket.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
The three from Garland. Milwaukee with the rebound. Poked loose. And stolen by Leonard. Pulls it up. Garland, no good. Bucks trailed by 11. It's Porter outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Garland surveying the D. That one goes. It's counted. Garland's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shots.
Out to Turner. Lopez with the steal. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Outside Porter. 13 feet away. Turner for three. Collins grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 15. Garland left side. Lopez a screen. From past the arc. And it's Darius Garland with the three. Garland's got 8.
Oh, very solid from D. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Bucks trailed by 18. Here's Porter. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. He has 6.
You know, for guys like Porter Jr., who really can score the ball, transition hoops are part of the package. That's easy money for guys like him.
Takes it out to Leonard. Another shot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Rollins. Rollins grabs the miss. Leonard looking around. Pass to Garland. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Giannis missing. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. There's a screen by Collins. Leonard, that's for two. He's off on that one. Turner for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
The three from Garland. The kick out to Lopez. Down low. Back to Leonard. Done outside. Pass to Leonard. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Everything's fallen into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Turner. Back to Porter. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Batum, the screen. Shot, high post. No good on the shot. Bucks trailed by 14. Here's Sims. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Rollins.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Jericho Sims.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense with no time to react.
And you know, you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And that one misses. Bucks trail by 13. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Basketball.
Come get it, come get it.
Turner with the screen. From deep, Green. Right side, Mathurin. Batum. Fires from deep. And Mathurin is good for three. Mathurin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility. If he can convert the free throw.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Left side, Batum. Offensive rebound. This one for three. No shot off that time. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Giannis. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Back to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. And Sanders throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
No.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Back to Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. Jones for three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Outside for Batum. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Bucks trail by 15. Outside Porter. And that one drops for him. 8 points for him.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Tipped away. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
The Bucks making a switch here. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 15. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Leonard, that's for 2. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the 31. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Garland. Leonard on the wing. Over onto the Antetokounmpo. Sims with the rebound. Bucks trail by 15. To the right side. Giannis is double. To the inside. And stolen by Dunn. The open shot, Garland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
Clippers leading by 17. Dunn misses. Here's Rollins, and the wing jumper offline.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball low.
We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Orlando Magic. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. A nice shot by Black.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Drills the three-pointer.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Good.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Black with it. Wagner outside. Shoots it. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Now that's a great possession. You set Wagner up down low and let him go to work.
Nice shot by Antetokounmpo.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Black. Outside, Payne. 6 to shoot. And Carroll with the screen. Lets the three fly. Payne, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Antetokounmpo got 6 points. Wasted no time on that one.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Porter, no luck. Orlando leading to the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shoots from the elbow. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Inside, Turner. And the layup good off the glass. He has 6.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Wagner wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over Banchero. And the shot no good, a bit short. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And they pick up 2. Banchero's got 10.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Clearly a foul.
Orlando's shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size. And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility. responsibility coming into this one.
Porter, no luck. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now, here's Suggs. Nothing on the board. Over Porter. Hits the front of the rim and out. Onto Tecumbo. That's a two-pointer. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Bucks trail by 8. There's Porter with the three. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Milwaukee. There's the pick. Wagner outside. Hits it from three-point range. Wagner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Well, you put the shooting touch on full display. Wagner's range makes him the perfect big in today's NBA.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Magic leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Bain.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Outside Porter. Dennis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Stolen away. And now Orlando on the break. Back to Suggs. Lets it go. Pulled the shot a little up with the bounce. Goes his way. And now an 11-point Magic lead. Pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And he knocks down the first one.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. That one goes in. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now Black. He has 5. Clock at 6. Right side, Suggs. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Suggs has got 6.
Well, you cannot let the shot clock dwindling affect your patience and ability to make good decisions. Jalen Suggs, excellent bailout.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Count that one.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Down low. Sims with the rebound. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
He hits the second from the line. Orlando leading by 8. Here's Black, finding the lane.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jumper.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's on Jalen Suggs. Here are the Magic now. Here's Black. Here's the drive.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
To the middle. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. Back to Suggs. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Kuzma. And blocked by Bain. And so it's the Orlando Magic ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Nice pull-up shade there by Porter, keeping the defense on their toes and striking fast.
Here's Black. Off the mark, only his 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Porter's got 12 in the game.
And that's got to frustrate the defense. Porter Jr. finding a way to score despite the aggressive coverage. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. Banchero with the screen. Into the lane. And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And both free throws good for Giannis. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
They set the pick to the paint. Nifty move. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Wagner outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Wagner's got 14 points.
Well, this guy has the green light to take that shot. Wagner capable of hurting you off the catch and shoot.
Here's Porter. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Giannis dunks it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up to the Magic. They lead by 7.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Drops in the layup for 2. 14 points for him.
I just like the commitment from Porter Jr., refusing to let the D get the better of him.
Pass to Banchero. Drills it from outside. Banchero's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Nice move. And that one is good from Suggs.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
From deep, Giannis. They grab their own miss. Portis. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. Knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Banchero outside. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacked. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Here's Suggs. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Suggs has got 12 points in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat. Thanks for tuning in to NBA Action with us. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Adebayo, that's good.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Rollins. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And here's Porter outside. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Mitchell. To the middle. The kick out to Adebayo. Off target from three-point range. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Back to Turner. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Porter looks it over. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Back to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Portis with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Porter. There's the three. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat leading by 3. Here's Hero. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Adebayo. Turner covers. Out to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Hero for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Oh, a special move before that shot. Hero's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Wiggins drives in. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Porter. Here's Turner. Adebayo grabs the board. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Miami out in front, up 11. And
Milwaukee, 10.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Porter with the steal. Here's Rollins. No points so far. Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Adebayo up top. Powell outside. And here's Wiggins. Defended by Portis. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Porter. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
There's a screen by Wiggins. It's Adebayo, high post. And there's another one for the Heat. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Turner. Rebound Miami. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Here's Turner. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. Powell, left side. Outside Adebayo. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Bam! He gets it to go at the rim.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Can't lose sight of Turner in these situations. You're asking to get burned whenever you do.
Hero on the wing. Give him 8. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Wiggins, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Over to the left wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Mitchell. It's hauled in by Portis. And here are the Bucks now. Out left to the wing. Here's Rollins. And it's off from three-point range. Heat leading by 7. Outside Adebayo. Adebayo on the take. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, you see his mobility there. Bam is so elusive on the drive.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Rollins, no good. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter's shot is off. So it's Miami now. Inside. Here's Larson. From deep. On target from range. Larson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The opposite of a selfish player. Jaime Jaquez Jr. always puts the team ahead of himself.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Larson. Buries it down low. Larson's got 5 now. The Bucks trail by 12. Outside Porter. Here's Sims. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Smith. Here he goes. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Heat lead by 12.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Larson. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Trent. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Larson. Off target with the 3. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Down low. Here's Sims. Rebound Miami. Smith outside. Pass to Fontecchio. It's not going to go for him. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Green. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Now here's Smith. Here's Ware. Gets the 3 to fall. Ware's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Green. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Smith outside. To the inside. Ware, that's good. Ware's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
To the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. And he sinks the second. The Bucks trail by 18. Portis for 3. Drills it from deep. Portis has got 7 points.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Fontecchio outside. And there's a pick. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Miami leading by 15. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Trent on the wing. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Smith outside. Has to Ware. Now here's Fontecchio. Back to Ware. Clock at 6. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the inside. Portis with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know what time it is, these men. Make some noise for your Heat Winter Dance Crew. Get loud once again for your Heat Winter Dance Crew. Let's go!
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out in front. They're up by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. They led by as many as 18. Wiggins looking around. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 10. Turner with it, guarded by Adebayo. Porter from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
To the middle. Powell. Back to Hero. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Looking to end this cold spell. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. Mitchell up top. From outside the arc. Drains the triple.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
His Hero finished off the break. And now an 11-point Miami lead. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Shot clock at 6. Andrew Wiggins. Turner with a rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 9. Now Antetokounmpo. Turner with it. Now Antetokounmpo. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
There's a screen. Outside Hero. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now Wiggins. Now Adebayo. Ooh, Adebayo. Forceful.
They're just so strong. Damn. He's just so tough to stop.
Free throw, no good for Adebayo. Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Adebayo. Now Mitchell. Oh, he can't get the layup. Here's Portis. Porter outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Adebayo. Miami leading by 9. Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Bam Adebayo.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Porter outside. He launches. Rebounded by Adebayo. And it's Miami's ball. They led by as many as 18. Mitchell outside. Portis with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Rebounded by Adebayo. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Oh, no good on the layup.
Tenemos una oportunidad de comprobar los quintetos iniciales. ¿Y qué opináis de este quinteto de los Pistons?
Cuando dos equipos de este calibre se encuentran, es difícil saber por qué lado se va a decantar el partido. Seguro que es un auténtico toma y daca.
Hay mucho talento en los banquillos y las rotaciones darán mucho que hablar. Tampoco creo que el partido se decante por un lado. Seguro que tenemos emoción hasta el final.
Concentra muchísima atención en él. Es parte de su gran valor como referencia ofensiva.
Edwards opera por la izquierda. El balón le llega a Love. Garnett por la derecha. Solo 5 para tirar. Insiste. Aguanta en el aire y anota en la segunda oportunidad.
Los puntos en segundas opciones son siempre fruto del trabajo duro.
Hill por la derecha. Mal lanzamiento. Posición exterior para Edwards. Le llega el balón a Garnett. Taponazo de Wallace. Parece que los Timberwolves conservarán la posesión. Una jugada defensiva excepcional con ese tapón.
Eso es lo que se llama intimidación. Los tiradores tienen que saber que te van a tener encima toda la noche.
Aquí tenemos a Cassell. 2 en el reloj. Tira el triple. El rebote es de Dumars. Posición exterior para Thomas. Dumars. Adentro. Hill. Cubierto por Cassell. Y pitan la falta. Le han tocado en el salto y tendrá 2 tiros libres. Son sus primeros tiros libres del partido.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. Taking 2 shots.
No convierte el tiro libre. No logra que entre ninguno. Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Le toca defender a Thomas. Hill anota la suspensión para culminar el contraataque.
Un gran robo que propicia un contraataque.
Y el contraataque en sí también ha sido inmejorable.
Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Garnett. Han pitado falta en el tiro. Tendrá 2 oportunidades desde la línea de personal.
Una buena defensa interior pasa por no permitir puntos fáciles.
Hay que enviar el mensaje. En mi zona nada es fácil.
Primera vez que acude a la línea de personal en este partido. Entra el tiro de Kevin Garnett. Encesta ambos. Jugada de Detroit. Posición exterior para Hill. balón le llega a la línea. Wallace. Se hace con el rebote Kevin Garnett.
Ya se han jugado poco más de 2 minutos y medio del primer cuarto.
Roba ese balón Wallace. Exterior para Dumar. Otra vez Thomas.
Consigue encestar.
Minnesota va perdiendo. Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Garnett por la izquierda. Rebote para Detroit.
No es habitual verle fallar esas bandejas.
Posición exterior para Hill. El balón ha salido y los Timberwolves recuperarán la posesión. Jugada de Minnesota. Love en el exterior. Gugliotta. Le toca defender a Hill.
No encesta el tiro a tablero.
Exterior para Dumar.
Al interior.
Kevin Garnett recupera la posesión. El balón le llega a Edwards. Garnett en el exterior. Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Le toca defender a Thomas. La hunde para abajo Kevin Garnett. Los Pistons con el balón.
¡Encesta! Cuando se le mete en la cabeza hacer un movimiento así, no hay defensor que pueda pararlo.
Y aquí está Edwards.
Intenta inaugurar su cuenta particular. 6 segundos de posesión.
Desde la cabeza de la bombilla. Y anota la suspensión. Y aquí tenemos a Detroit. Wallace en el exterior.
Al centro.
Hill. Gugliotta captura el rebote.
Una bandeja muy bien defendida. Y no era fácil.
El balón le llega a Love. Posición exterior para Edwards. Buena asistencia de Love.
Si cedes un tiro como este, es que tu defensa no ha sido muy buena.
Marcador desfavorable para Detroit. Posición exterior para Hill. Thomas. La juega Hill.
Con 6 puntos.
Lanier destroza el aro con el mate a 2 manos.
Sincroniza sus pases a la perfección. Pedazo de asistencia.
Love en el exterior. Le llega el balón a Garnett.
¡Vaya gorro!
Hill con el balón.
Hacia la banda izquierda.
Toma. El rebote es para los Timberwolves. La juega Love. El balón le llega a Edwards. ¡Encesta!
Estoy seguro de que firmarían más tiros como este.
Y le toca a Detroit.
Pierden por 3.
Posición exterior para Thomas. Captura el rechace Cassell. Taponazo de Wallace. El balón le llega a Thomas. Hill. Bloqueo de Thomas. Buena canasta de Hill.
Buen bloqueo. Le otorgó suficiente espacio para llegar hasta la canasta y terminar con una bandeja.
Tiempo muerto en la cancha. Los Timberwolves quieren hacer algunos ajustes. Los dos equipos van a hacer cambios.
Substitution on the floor.
Van ganando los Timberwolves.
Los legendarios son los mejores.
Aquí tenemos a Marbury. Posición exterior para Edwards.
5 segundos en el reloj. Va de 3.
De Boucher se hace con el rebote. Empezará a jugar Detroit. Posición exterior para Pelots. Entra desde larga distancia.
No sé a quién le tocaba defenderle, pero seguro que se va a ganar una buena bronca del entrenador.
El balón le llega a Edwards.
Va de 3.
Me gusta Edward cómo juega.
De Boucher.
Una bestia.
Dijo ensayo y error.
Bonita asistencia y finalizó a la perfección.
Aquí tenemos a Marbury. No ha inaugurado aún su cuenta particular. Garnett. El tiro entra y mejora su porcentaje de acierto. Lleva 3 de 7 con esa canasta.
Jugando.
Detroit por delante en el electrónico. El balón le llega a The Boucher. La juega Hill.
Me gusta Curry.
Y pitan falta durante el tiro. Le han cazado en el salto y dispondrá de 2 tiros libres. Es la primera vez que va a la línea.
Es el único que conozco.
Take a break.
Dejen sus likes al Kiri.
No acierta con ese.
Sí, ya lo dejé.
Y el segundo tiro libre entra.
Empezará a jugar Minnesota.
Un diferencial de 3 puntos.
Edwards en la banda. Le llega el balón a Garnett.
Qué buenos son.
Posición exterior para Pelots. Posición exterior para Thomas.
5 para tirar.
Bien, su segunda canasta. Ha encestado 2 de 4.
Comete muy pocos errores en ese lado de la pista.
El balón es para los Timberwolves.
Van perdiendo por 5.
El balón le llega a Edwards. Taponazo de Wallace. La juega de Boucher. Buena canasta, la asistencia fue de Thomas.
La asistencia ha sido perfecta.
Sí.
Aquí tenemos a Marbury.
Canasta.
Está buscando sus primeros puntos del partido.
Garnett le defiende de Boucher. Mal tiro de Garnett.
Suele anotar los tiros tan mal defendidos como ese.
Posición exterior para Pelots. Otra vez Hill. Tira por encima de Towns. Y otra que cae para Detroit.
Buena posesión con la que comienzan a aumentar su ventaja.
Si mantienen este buen momento, pueden dispararse en el marcador.
Posición exterior para Edwards. Garnett en el exterior. Roba ese balón Wallace.
mejores de los mejores.
El balón le llega a Hill. Otra vez Wallace. Y no tiene piedad Wallace.
Se han esforzado mucho para conseguir esta diferencia de 2 dígitos.
Necesitan mantener el ritmo que han exhibido en este primer cuarto.
Towns en el exterior. Edwards. Bloqueo de Towns. Tira para acabar con la sequía. No logra encestar.
Creía que eso iba a entrar. Parecía triple seguro.
A mí me ha sorprendido tanto como a ti, Anthony.
El balón le llega a Hill. A la zona. Y no tiene piedad Wallace.
No han perdido el tiempo, ya tienen una buena ventaja. Están bien en ataque y en defensa.
Sí, salieron muy enchufados. Están muy concentrados.
Balón robado por The Busher.
Me gusta Frefayet.
Aquí está Thomas. ¡Queda un segundo! No entra el tiro sobre la bocina. Se han esforzado mucho en este cuarto. Ya llevan una gran ventaja. Los Pistons terminan el cuarto mandando en el marcador. Ganan por 13. Retomaremos la retransmisión enseguida con el segundo cuarto. Y regresamos con el segundo cuarto. Queda mucho partido por delante, pero un equipo se ha mostrado muy superior. Los Pistons disfrutan de una ventaja cómoda.
Me gusta lo que he visto. Están atacando el aro desde dentro.
Están metiendo muchos balones y jugando de forma agresiva dentro de la pintura.
Aquí está Towns. Aún está buscando su primera canasta. El tiro de Maybury es bueno.
Jugar NBA City.
Atrapa el rebote Minnesota.
Si quieres puedes invitarme.
Butler con la bola.
¿Cuál NBA es esa?
El balón le llega a Marbury. La bomba. Y la bandeja entra.
¿Qué clase tiene? Una bomba perfecta.
Aquí en el segundo cuarto con más de 1 minuto de juego. Le ofrece un bloqueo. A la zona. Lanier. La machaca con fuerza.
Gracias.
Juegan los Timberwolves. 11 puntos de diferencia. El balón le llega a Serbia. No acierta desde fuera. Posición exterior para Billups. Aquí tenemos a The Busher. Al centro. Y la canasta es de Lanier.
Un gran pase el de esta jugada.
Segundo cuarto, hemos dejado atrás el minuto 2. El balón le llega a Serbia. La clava desde lejos.
Ese pase picado destila clase.
Y aquí está Billups. Cubierto por Butler.
En defensa deben negociar mejor la salida del bloqueo.
Sin duda, con la muñeca que tiene no puedes dejarle que tire libre de marca.
El balón le llega a Serbia. Billups roba ese balón. Suben con rapidez. The Busher. Y canasta. La asistencia es de Billups.
La asistencia al poste bajo fue magnífica.
El entrenador de Minnesota pide un tiempo muerto. Los dos equipos van a introducir cambios.
KLK.
Segundo
¿Cuál
cuarto del
equipo le
partido,
gusta
casi
a
3
ustedes?
minutos de juego. Aquí tenemos a Marbury.
Nivela.
La juega Butler. El rebote es de Dumars. El balón le llega a Bing.
A Milos Lasker.
Tira desde casi 4 metros. ¡Otro fallo!
Estaba cerca del aro y creí que tenía suficiente espacio para enchufar esa.
Posición exterior para Butler. Love por la izquierda. Ha salido fuera. Le toca jugar a Detroit.
Estamos en el segundo cuarto y han pasado 3 minutos y medio del mismo.
Dumas. El rebote es para los Timberwolves. Le llega el balón a Castle. Love. Le toca defender a Rodman. Fallo de Love. Posición exterior para Hill.
Lanier recibe el pase adelantado y machaca. Pierden por 16.
Love en el exterior. El balón le llega a Butler. Balón robado por Hill.
Con el cambio de dirección.
No perdona ese rebote Kevin Love. Ahora juegan los Timberwolves. Aquí tenemos a Cassell.
Y no consigue detener la sequía.
Hill por la derecha. Posición exterior para Dumars.
4 segundos en el reloj.
En ataque los Timberwolves.
16 puntos de diferencia. Y se gana la visita a la línea de personal. Los árbitros vieron el contacto y tendrá 2 tiros libres. Son sus primeros tiros libres del partido. Y enchufa el primero. Y convierte los 2 desde la línea.
Jugada de Detroit. Posición exterior para Hill. Otra vez Dumars.
Y convierte el triple.
Es un alivio saber que cuentas con alguien que puede organizar el juego tan bien como él.
Sí, muchos de sus pases han acabado en canasta.
Tiempo muerto en la cancha. Los Timberwolves quieren hacer algunos ajustes.
Ambos equipos harán cambios.
KLK. ustedes sí hablan.
En defensa los Pistons. Aquí tenemos a Brandon. Le llega el balón a Cassell. Los árbitros pitan, va a ser bloqueo ilegal.
El bloqueo ilegal es una de las decisiones más difíciles para los árbitros.
Sí, me pongo en su lugar y reconozco lo complicado que es.
Y aquí tenemos a Detroit. Van ganando por 17. Posición exterior para Hill.
Cállense todos, déjenme ver el juego.
Posición exterior para Thomas. A la zona. Y entra.
Esa asistencia vale dinero.
Y Minnesota tiene la posesión. Le llega el balón a Cassell. Aquí tenemos a Brandon. Saca a la izquierda.
3 puntos.
Este es de 3. Por fin consigue anotar una. Ha necesitado 5 intentos.
La defensa ha tardado demasiado.
Mal tiro de Lanier. Y las pérdidas de balón suponen un problema.
Podrían costarles caras.
Sí, de momento les ha costado una buena bronca de sus técnicos. Hay que ser más cuidadoso con el balón. Una penetración muy agresiva, pero la defensa se lo puso muy fácil.
El balón le llega a Hill. La revienta. Edwards con el balón. Con 11 puntos. Bloqueo de Love. Edwards opera por la izquierda. Tremendo mate de Edwards. Thomas con la bola. El balón le llega a Hill. Se coloca para el bloqueo. Adentro. Lanier finaliza en el aro gracias al pase certero.
Buen bloqueo. Le otorgó suficiente espacio para llegar hasta la canasta y terminar con una bandeja.
Aquí tenemos a Brandon. Le toca defender a Thomas. Y salen corriendo. Dumas. Y aquí está Thomas. Le llega el balón a Howell. Lanier. Vuelve a anotar. Ya son 8 de 9 en este partido.
Está haciendo sentir su presencia en la primera parte, Sixto. De momento está siendo muy eficaz.
Aquí está Garnett. Lanzamiento hacia atrás. El rebote es para los Pistons. Thomas. Se lleva el gato al agua Garnett. Momento complicado para Minnesota. El balón le llega a Edwards. Quedan 5 segundos de posesión. Hacia atrás. Mal tiro. Y aquí está Thomas. El balón le llega a Lanier. Al interior. Howell. No acierta a corto alcance. Necesitan una buena posesión en ataque.
Sí, llevan mucho sin encestar.
Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Triple de Edwards. No hay suerte. Falla el tiro por quinta vez en 10 intentos. Dumas se mueve por encima del poste alto.
Una asistencia excelente. Le entregó el balón en el sitio perfecto.
Necesitan una remontada tremenda para volver a meterse en el partido.
Y la verdad es que es poco probable que eso ocurra.
Posición exterior para Edwards. Nuevo fallo de Minnesota.
No sé por qué sigue probando fortuna desde la línea de 3 puntos. Hoy no está acertado.
Lanier. Buena defensa de Love. Aquí tenemos a Cassell. El balón le llega a Edwards. Canasta y la asistencia ha sido de Castle.
Excelente visión de juego. Vio y pasó a su compañero desmarcado.
Los Pistons piden tiempo muerto.
Ambos equipos van a hacer cambios.
La juega Thomas. El balón le llega a Dumars.
Se apoya con suavidad en el tablero.
Consiguió establecer una posición interior y canasta fácil.
Garnett.
Tiro taponado.
Y aquí está Hill. Aquí tenemos a Gugliotta.
Aún no ha sumado puntos.
El balón le llega a Love. Aquí tenemos a Gugliotta. Le toca defender a Thomas.
¡Vale el tiro!
Así es como se aprovechan los fallos defensivos, llegando hasta el aro.
Lanier. Buena canasta. La asistencia fue de Thomas.
No ha fallado mucho. Lleva todo el partido buscando buenas situaciones para lanzar.
Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Al centro. Buen trabajo defensivo de Thomas. Posición exterior para Hill.
A la zona.
Lanier.
En cesta gracias a una asistencia perfecta.
Gran ejecución en ataque. Están jugando un baloncesto muy inteligente.
Se puede apreciar la diferencia en el porcentaje de los tiros. Están jugando muy bien.
Dominantes en esta primera mitad. No han dejado al rival acercarse en el marcador. Los Pistons terminan el cuarto mandando en el marcador. Tienen el partido en el bolsillo. Llega la hora del descanso. Continuaremos con el tercer cuarto en 2K Sports en unos instantes. Llegamos a la segunda mitad, a los dos últimos cuartos, en la que descubriremos si la tónica es diferente a lo que hemos visto, que yo lo llamaría paseo, vamos, siendo claro. Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Love en el exterior. Pero rescatan el balón. Consigue la canasta.
Esos puntos en segundas opciones pueden marcar la diferencia a la hora de la verdad.
Thomas. Posición exterior para Hill. A la zona. Y la canasta es del año.
Este jugador es así de bueno. A veces anota más puntos que todos sus compañeros juntos.
Love en el exterior. Le llega el balón a Castle. Aquí tenemos a Gugliotta. Edward. Va a ser que no. Adentro. Dumas. Usa el tablero para anotar la bandeja.
Gran pase interior al poste bajo.
Y ya hemos dejado atrás el primer minuto de esta segunda parte. Posición exterior para Edward. El rebote es para los Pistons. El balón le llega a Dumars. Posición exterior para Hill. Nota este tiro, el sexto suyo de esta noche. 6 canastas de 9 tiros. Bastante bien. Love en el exterior. Aquí tenemos a Gugliotta. Bloqueo de Garnett. Intenta acabar con la mala racha. Tampoco acaba en canasta de los Timberwolves. Posición exterior para Thomas. Cinco segundos de posesión. Se lleva el gato al agua Garnett. Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Le toca defender a Thomas. Thomas le roba la cartera. El balón le llega a Dumars. Wallace en el exterior. Y aquí está Thomas. Cubierto por Cassell. Posición exterior para Hill. Solo 5 segundos en el reloj. Le han quitado el balón. Segunda parte, pasados 3 minutos del tercer cuarto. Posición exterior para Edward. Mira por encima de Dumars. Tampoco acaba en canasta de los Timberwolves. El balón le llega a Thomas. Wallace. Dumars por la derecha. La enchufa mientras se agotaba el tiempo. Empezará a jugar Minnesota. El entrenador de Minnesota pide un tiempo muerto. tenemos a Gugliotta. Le toca defender a Hill. Le llega el balón a Castle. Entra. La asistencia fue de Kevin Garnett.
Lo tienen todo bajo control.
Les está saliendo todo lo que intentan.
Posición exterior para Hill.
Y ahí está el bloqueo. Y van a ser 2 tiros libres. Le han tocado durante el lanzamiento.
Ha sido de Garnett.
Son su tercer y cuarto lanzamientos libres del partido. El primero acaba dentro. Anota ambos desde la personal.
Edwards con el balón.
Con 16. Va de 3.
Ese rebote es para Wallace. Posición exterior para Dumars. Posición exterior para Hill.
¡Dentro!
Hoy no han tenido que pedirle que haga demasiado, pero está haciendo todo lo que necesita el equipo.
Aquí tenemos a los Timberwolves.
Lo han estado pasando muy mal en ataque.
Llevan una racha espantosa.
Edwards con el balón.
Sometido a una defensa intensa.
Castle. Le toca defender a Thomas. Y la canasta es de Castle.
Estos son los tiros que hay que buscar cerca del aro.
Están repartiendo juego de maravilla.
Gran trabajo en equipo.
Desde luego, el ataque va como la seda.
Hill en el poste.
Quedan 5 segundos de posesión. ¡Y entra!
Están anotando con más precisión que su rival.
Desde el descanso están bastante más acertados que ellos.
Le llega el balón a Garnett. Castle. Posición exterior para Edwards.
Segunda oportunidad.
Bandeja de Garnett.
Anotar esas segundas opciones es una de sus especialidades.
Está siendo un partido muy desigual.
Hay que felicitarles por la ventaja que han conseguido, desde luego.
Posición exterior para Hill.
Prueba desde el poste.
Y otra que cae para Detroit.
Vaya, sí que ha vendido bien esa finta de tiro. Funcionó a la perfección.
Garnett en el exterior. Edwards. Le llega el balón a Castle. Garnett en el exterior. Eso es, la asistencia fue de Castle.
Es un emparejamiento difícil para el defensor.
Le faltan centímetros para salir bien parado.
Wallace en el exterior.
Al centro.
Exterior para Dumars.
Encesta la bandeja a tablero.
Buen bloqueo. Le otorgó suficiente espacio para llegar hasta la canasta y terminar con una bandeja.
El balón le llega a Gugliotta. El árbitro hace sonar su silbato. Falta de Grant Hill.
Es la segunda personal para él.
Aquí tenemos a Gugliotta. Le toca defender a Hill. Le llega el balón a Garnett.
5 segundos en el reloj.
El tapón es de Wallace. Billups opera por la izquierda. Aquí tenemos a Lanier. Love fuerza el 2 contra 1. con el balón Billups. Muy presionado.
Ese pase le permitió llegar hasta el aro sin tener que pararse.
Aquí tenemos a Marbury a la banda derecha. El balón le llega a Edwards. Aquí está Love. Canasta. Edwards ha sido el autor de la asistencia.
En defensa deben negociar mejor la salida del bloqueo.
Sin duda, con la muñeca que tiene no puedes dejarle que tire libre de marca.
Y aquí está Billups. Lanier se apoya en el tablero.
Tan cerca del aro no va a fallar.
No, la defensa debe ser más dura para impedirle que se haga con una posición tan clara.
Bloqueo de Garnett. Posición exterior para Edwards. Thomas con la bola. Posición exterior para Hill. Otra vez Thomas. Marbury captura el rebote. El balón le llega a Edwards. Consigue la canasta.
Ya ha hecho mucho para ayudar a su equipo, pero si quieren remontar parece que va a tener que hacer más de lo habitual.
Posición exterior para Hill. Y dentro, pese al contacto, convirtió el tiro e irá a la línea de personal. Es la tercera vez que acude a la línea de personal. Ajuste rápido de los Timberwolves.
At the line for one shot.
Entra el tiro de Grant Hill. El balón es para los Timberwolves. Towns en el exterior. El balón le llega a Love. Posición exterior para Butler. Bloqueo de Garnett. No hubo suerte para Butler. Posición exterior para Billups. Garnett fuerza el 2 contra 1. Y tenemos a Bing. 6 en el reloj de posesión. Buena canasta de Hill.
Es uno de esos tiros con los que se encuentra tan cómodo.
Ahora juegan los Timberwolves. Le llega el balón a Garnett. Por encima de Hill.
Muy a la izquierda.
Aquí tenemos a los Pistons. La juega Billups. Ahí tenemos el bloqueo.
Parece que ha sido bloqueo ilegal. Eso llama la atención de los árbitros.
Ese bloqueo ilegal es una decisión dudosa.
Yo creo que acertó, Jorge. No estaba quieto.
Aquí tenemos a Marbury. Posición exterior para Butler. Tampoco acaba en canasta de los Timberwolves. El balón le llega a Hill.
Y recibe un pase fantástico para machacar con fuerza.
Apenas cometen errores, ni en ataque ni en defensa.
Este partido les va a proporcionar muy buenas sensaciones de cara al futuro. Están exhibiendo un baloncesto muy completo.
Aquí está Butler.
Aún no ha anotado.
Aquí tenemos a Marbury. Le toca defender a Hill. Y aquí está The Busher. El balón le llega a Hill. Sacan para Billups. La mete desde su casa.
El equipo necesita que aporte más. Ha dejado pasar más tiros de lo habitual, pero está anotando los que tira.
Empezará a jugar Minnesota. Aquí tenemos a Marbury.
Cuatro en el reloj. Le taponan.
Y Ya han pasado 3 cuartos. El partido parece sentenciado, pero puede pasar de todo. Los Pistons terminan el cuarto mandando en el marcador. Están siendo implacables. Y en cuanto acabe el descanso, volveremos en 2K Sports para disfrutar del último cuarto. Tenemos una digna candidata esta noche. Vamos a ver la asistencia del partido de State Farm.
Destrozó la defensa con ese pase. Imposible evitar la canasta.
Ya lo creo, leyó la defensa perfectamente y se anticipó al movimiento de sus compañeros con ese pase.
Dos actuaciones muy diferentes por parte de estos equipos. Vamos a ver si se repite en el último cuarto. Aquí tenemos a Bean. Line Bear, cubierto por Towns. La juega Billups.
¡Mira el aro! ¡No tiene suerte!
Así es exactamente como hay que defenderle. Sabes que siempre hay que estar pendiente de este jugador.
Leitner en el exterior. Butler. Leitner en el exterior. El balón le llega a Edwards.
Falla desde el exterior.
Es un gran tirador y tenía espacio de sobra para intentar el triple. Hizo bien en tirar.
Sí, la defensa fue mala. Le dejaron tirar libremente.
Otra vez Billups. El tapón es de Towns.
Conservan la posesión.
Bing.
No anota la suspensión desde la corona.
Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Posición exterior para Edwards.
Y convierte la bandeja a tablero.
Qué gran rapidez la de este jugador. Cuesta horrores defenderle.
Se están escapando en el marcador.
La única duda es a cuánto ascenderá la ventaja al final.
El balón le llega a Line. Billups. Esta vez no consigue anotar Detroit.
Creo que esa podría haberla metido.
El defensor hizo justo lo que necesitaba para impedirlo, Anthony.
La canasta es de Towns.
Si quieren remontar, necesitan más de este jugador. No sé qué le pasa, pero está tirando muy poco.
Posición exterior para Billups. El balón le llega a Line. Y canasta. La asistencia es de Billups.
Centró la atención de la defensa y luego abrió el juego al perímetro.
Juegan los Timberwolves.
Solo han permitido 2 puntos. Buen cuarto.
Cassell. El rebote es para los Pistons. Aquí tenemos a Bean.
Y va pasando el tiempo en este último cuarto. Los 3 primeros minutos son historia.
Edwards con el balón.
Convierte la bandeja.
Está siendo extraordinariamente eficaz y productivo, pero no puede hacerlo todo él.
El balón es para los Pistons.
Han pasado algo menos de 3 minutos y medio del último cuarto. Al interior.
Y el mate es de Butler. Billups tiene el balón. El balón le llega a Bean.
Y provoca la falta en el tiro. Acudirá a la línea de personal.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Dave taking 2 shots.
Y el primero desde la línea entra. Ambos equipos cambian el quinteto.
Convierte por partida doble desde la personal.
Aquí tenemos a los Timberwolves.
Solo han encajado 4 puntos en este último cuarto.
Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Y entra mientras el árbitro pita la falta. Vale y dispondrá de un tiro libre. Ajuste rápido de los Timberwolves.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Sam Cassell at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Canasta de Cassell. Y aquí está el duck out. Entra y anota la bandeja a tablero. Aquí tenemos a Marbury. Garnett en el exterior. El balón le llega a Gugliotta. Love. Suspensión hacia atrás. El tiro entra. Aquí tenemos a Billups. Posición exterior para Stackhouse. No convierte la bandeja. En ataque los Timberwolves. Cassell. Anota la canasta. Su quinta del partido. Por contra ha fallado 6 tiros.
Hay que aplaudir el movimiento de balón durante el contraataque.
Posición exterior para Billups. El balón le llega a Bing. Acierta con la suspensión desde la línea de tiros libres. Aquí tenemos a Marbury. Le ofrece un bloqueo. A la zona, desviado. Linebeer le roba la cartera.
Sin errores, buena posesión.
En ataque los Timberwolves. Love en el exterior. Gugliotta. Al interior, Garnett. Vale la canasta y le hacen falta. Serán 3 puntos y con tiro libre.
Hay que aplaudir ese pase interior.
Ambos equipos harán cambios.
Shooting for Minnesota, Kevin Garnett. One shot.
One shot.
No perdona Garnett con el tiro libre. El balón será para los Pistons. Hamilton. Y machaca a una mano. Aquí tenemos a Brandon. El balón le llega a Gugliotta. A la zona. Gran pase para la bandeja.
Un pase muy bonito, justo donde debía.
Aquí tenemos a Bing. Hamilton con el balón. Bing. Le han hecho falta durante el lanzamiento. 2 tiros libres para él.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for Detroit, Dave Bing taking 2 shots. 2 shots.
Encesta el primero. Falla, así que consigue 1 de 2. Aquí tenemos a Gugliotta. Y consigue encestar. Tienen una ventaja muy cómoda.
Y eso les permite dar un descanso a todos sus titulares.
El balón le llega a Linebeer. Aquí tenemos a Bing. 6 para tirar.
Cubierto por Love. Bing. Esta vez no consigue anotar Detroit. Prepara el alley-oop. Mate de Kevin Garnett. Jugada de Detroit.
Aquí tenemos a Bill. Posición exterior para Stackhouse.
¡Hierra el tiro!
Le llega el balón a Cassell.
Pase capturado.
Hamilton con el balón. Cubierto por Cassell. Otra vez Hamilton.
El balón queda suelto.
Aquí tenemos a Cassell. Cubierto por Hamilton. Love en el exterior.
A la zona exterior izquierda. 5 segundos de posesión.
Garnett.
Y usa el tablero en la bandeja.
El balón será para los Pistons.
Aquí tenemos a Bill.
Hamilton.
Otro error. Llevan una racha espantosa. Adentro.
La juega Stackhouse. El balón le llega a Bill. Otra vez Stackhouse.
4 segundos de posesión.
Howell. Vuelven a fallar los Pistons. El balón es para los Timberwolves.
La juega Edwards.
Hacia la zona exterior izquierda.
Le llega el balón a Cassell.
Y aquí está Edwards.
No anota de 3.
La defensa debe estar encantada de que siga tirando triples. Está siendo desastroso.
Posición exterior para Stackhouse.
Desde más de 5 metros. En cesta.
Aquí tenemos a los Timberwolves. Le llega el balón a Garnett. Eso es, la asistencia fue de Cassell. Y Detroit tiene la posesión.
Stackhouse opera por la izquierda.
Consigue la canasta.
Aquí tenemos a Cassell. El balón le llega a Edwards.
Buena defensa de Stackhouse.
Al centro.
Howell.
Machaca el aro.
Bueno, no encaja en el molde típico de ala pívot, al menos en cuanto a altura, pero lo compensa con su gran capacidad atlética.
Edwards por la derecha.
Garnett por la izquierda.
5 para tirar.
Rebote para Detroit.
Aquí tenemos a Bing. El balón le llega a Stackhouse.
Colocan un bloqueo.
La juega Hamilton. La juega Linebeer. Cubierto por Cassell. Y el mate es de Linebeer.
Otra puñalada, y creo que esta ya es fatal.
Eso es, han cerrado el partido de forma convincente. Esto ya está acabado.
Edwards con el balón. Edwards se enfrenta a dos defensores. El balón le llega a Gugliotta.
Envía un alley-oop. La hunde para abajo Kevin Garnett.
Aquí tenemos a Bing.
Y los Pistons se llevan este partido.
Puede que el partido no haya destacado por su emoción, pero hay que saber apreciar su rendimiento metódico.
Sé que a la afición le ha gustado. Ha sido impresionante. Fueron superiores en todos los aspectos.
Gracias por haber estado con nosotros en la retransmisión de la NBA. Aquí, 2K Sports. En nombre de Jorge Quiroga, de Anthony Daimiel y del resto del equipo, yo, Sixto Miguel Serrano, les doy las gracias por acompañarnos. ¡Hasta otra! Vamos a echar un vistazo a los quintetos iniciales. Estos 10 jugadores empezarán el partido. Mientras esto empieza, ¿algo que decir sobre estos Lakers?
Estoy seguro de que estarán preparados. Uno de los mejores equipos visita su pabellón. Van a tener que proteger su casa, su recinto.
No hay duda. Hoy tenemos un partido espectacular, Anthony. Dos aspirantes al título con muchas ganas de verse las caras.
Con el balón West. Brian encesta su primer tiro del partido.
Se enfrentó con valor a esa desventaja de altura.
Sin duda, le obligó a ser más creativo.
El balón le llega a Leonard. DeRozan. Posición exterior para Leonard. ¡Mete el triple!
Anota con tanta facilidad, es un gran activo a la hora de atacar.
Ya llevamos más o menos un minuto del primer cuarto. Posición interior para Brian. Contra Carter. Lanzará su primer tiro libre.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, O'Neal. Shooting one.
O'Neal falla el tiro libre. Carter en el exterior. El balón le llega a Lowry. No alcanza el objetivo desde fuera. Y le toca a los Lakers. Posición exterior para Johnson. Exterior para Kobe. 6 en el reloj. Se levanta desde la línea de fondo y consigue encestar. Y aquí está Lowry. Posición exterior para DeRozan. Preparan el bloqueo. Posición exterior para Leonard. Sí, aprovechó la asistencia de DeRozan.
De todos los jugadores, este es el último al que te interesa dejar tirar con comodidad.
El balón le llega a West. Aquí está O'Neal. Lanza una bomba. Falló. Anotó uno y ahora ha fallado otro. Y aquí está Carter. Saca a la derecha. DeRozan. Cubierto por DeRozan. West. O'Neal. Marcador desfavorable para Toronto. El balón le llega a Carter. Buena acción defensiva de Kobe. Ya han transcurrido poco menos de 3 minutos y medio del primer cuarto. ¡La mete!
Donde vio el hueco, puso el balón.
Lauri con el balón. Busca su primera canasta del partido. Leonard. Bosch. Y tendrá 2 tiros libres después de fallar el lanzamiento. La falta ha sido clara y ha sonado el silbato. Se la señalan a Shaquille O'Neal. Primera vez que acude a la línea de personal en este partido.
At the line for 2.
El primer tiro libre entra. Y anota, así que convierte ambos tiros.
Y aquí tenemos a los Lakers. Aquí tenemos a Johnson. Bryant en el exterior.
Remata, controla el rebote y convierte la canasta.
La suerte no ha tenido nada que ver con eso. Sabía exactamente dónde tenía que estar y en qué momento.
Intentan encontrar el modo de anotar.
Les está costando abrir la lata.
Tabón de Shah. El balón sale de la pista, pero los Raptors conservan la posesión.
La juega Lauri. No ha inaugurado aún su cuenta particular.
Buena canasta de Bosch.
Buen bloqueo. Le otorgó suficiente espacio para llegar hasta la canasta y terminar con una bandeja.
Johnson. El rebote cae en las manos de Chris Bosch. Posición exterior para Leonard. Taponazo de Abdul-Jabbar. El balón le llega a Kobe. Parece que los Lakers conservarán la posesión. Defenderá Toronto.
Van perdiendo por 2. Solo 5 para tirar.
El rebote será de Chris Bosch. El balón le llega a Leonard.
Balón repelido, pero lo recuperan.
West tiene el balón. Defendiendo Leonard.
Anota apoyándose en el tablero.
De esos no se fallan muchos.
Lauri con la bola.
Aún no ha sumado puntos.
El entrenador de Toronto pide un tiempo muerto. Aquí tenemos a Stoudemire. Y aquí está Leonard.
6 en el reloj de posesión. Lanza desde el poste alto. Y anota la suspensión.
Si le das tanto espacio, te hace picadillo.
Los Lakers mandan el marcador. El balón Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson. Kobe tira de 3. El rebote cae en las manos de Chris Bosh.
Así es como debes defenderlo, acercándote a él y punteándole los tiros.
Sí, señor, muy buena defensa.
Bosh ofrece un bloqueo. A la zona.
No entra, habría supuesto el empate.
Ahora juegan los Lakers. Baylor con el balón. Carter, buena acción defensiva.
El defensor hizo lo necesario para provocar el fallo, aunque fuera la menor de las distracciones.
El balón le llega a Stoudemire. Otra vez el Leonard. Irá por encima de O'Neal. Leonard anota.
Y el partido está empatado.
Así se hace. Gran movimiento de balón.
Hacia la zona exterior derecha. Posición exterior para Stoudemire.
Van a dar validez a la canasta y a mandarle a la línea. Podría ser una jugada de 3 puntos.
Señalan a Karim Abdul-Jabbar.
Va a lanzar su primer tiro libre del partido.
At the line for Raptors, Damon Stoudemire. At the line for one.
Los Lakers con el balón. Un diferencial de 3 puntos. Desde lejos, Kobe. Canasta y asistencia de Johnson.
Jugadores como él nunca puedes dejarles solos, ni un instante.
El balón le llega a Siakam. Leonard. El tiro se convierte en otra canasta. Ha anotado 5 de los 9 tiros que ha lanzado. El balón es para los Lakers. A la zona. La hunde para abajo.
Estos pases adelantados permiten seguir avanzando al que recibe.
Aquí tenemos a Stoudemire. El entrenador de Toronto pide un tiempo muerto. LeBron James roba la bola. Johnson le defiende a Stoudemire. Posición exterior para Baylor. Otra vez Johnson.
Y convierte la bandeja.
La asistencia vale la mitad de esa canasta.
Toronto va perdiendo. Siakam en el exterior. Posición exterior para Leonard.
Falla desde la línea de 3.
Aunque no haya entrado, la defensa debería hacer más la próxima vez.
Sí, el entrenador debe de haberse estremecido al verle lanzar solo.
Johnson. O'Neal. La juega Carter.
Aún está buscando su primera canasta. Tira desde 4 metros. Intentó apoyarse en el tablero, pero no entró.
El balón le llega a Johnson. La saca para LeBron.
¡Se tira!
El balón ha salido y los Raptors recuperarán la posesión. Maya con el balón.
La presión es intensa. ¡Entró! ¡Sí, sí!
Gran pase al espacio de su compañero.
Y aquí tenemos a los Lakers.
Prueba con un alley-oop.
Balón robado por Davis. Leonard tiene el balón. Defendido por James. DeRozan en el poste bajo. Defendido por Baylor. Falla Studamaya.
No es habitual verle fallar tiros estando tan solo.
Va adentro. Primera canasta de hoy.
La asistencia ha sido perfecta.
Studamaya con el balón. Le defiende Kobe. El balón le llega a DeRozan. Posición exterior para Leonard.
El tiro de 3 no alcanza el objetivo.
Los Lakers van ganando. Baylor por la derecha. Entra la asistencia por James Wood.
Bonita asistencia y finalizó a la perfección.
Juegan los Raptors. Posición exterior para Studamaya. El balón le llega a DeRozan. Por encima de Baylor. Ha vuelto a fallar Toronto.
Adentro. La rozó.
Remate de Ward.
Si siguen jugando posesiones como esta, su pequeña ventaja aumentará sensiblemente.
Está claro que jugando así solo pueden pasarles cosas buenas.
Están muy despistados en ataque.
Necesitan una canasta como el comer para recobrar cierta confianza.
Otra vez Studamaya.
6 para tirar.
DeRozan. El rebote es para los Lakers. Posición exterior para Wardy. James en el exterior.
Lanza un triple. No tiene éxito. No hay tiempo para más en este primer cuarto.
Los Lakers mandan en el electrónico.
Van 8 arriba.
Y volvemos en un instante con el comienzo del segundo cuarto. Y si acaban de unirse a la retransmisión, se está disputando el segundo cuarto. ¿Con qué os quedáis de lo que hemos visto de los Lakers?
Están tirando bastante desde la pintura. Buena señal a la hora de atacar.
Es mucho más fácil anotar desde dentro. Y eso es lo que han hecho en el primer cuarto.
¡Wardy!
Y no consigue superar los 10 puntos de ventaja.
Posición exterior para Studamaya. Ofrece un bloqueo.
Tiro desde la parte alta de la zona.
Se la lleva LeBron.
Incluso él falla tiros tan fáciles de vez en cuando.
El balón le llega a Goodrich.
Falla el tiro triple.
Toronto con el balón.
Van perdiendo por 8.
Studamaya, canasta.
Es justo lo que quería para esta posesión.
No se anda con concentración. Aquí tenemos a Studamaya.
Tira desde 5 metros. Tira a tablero, pero no anota.
Tiros como ese no suele fallarlos. Esta vez ha tenido mala suerte.
Wardy. Mate
parte de unete. Segundo cuarto de este partido, ya se ha jugado 1 minuto y medio.
Posición exterior para DeRozan.
¡Otro tiro! Pitan falta en el lanzamiento, conceden 2 tiros libres por el contacto.
Así se defiende la zona, no permitiendo que anoten con facilidad.
En el peor de los casos, haz que tu rival se gane los puntos con tiros libres.
Son sus primeros tiros libres del partido. El tiro libre no entra. Y tampoco consigue que entre el segundo, se va con las manos vacías. ¡Entra!
Están siendo mucho mejores en ataque, tomando las decisiones correctas y anotando los tiros.
Sí, en general están jugando bastante bien. Son duros e inteligentes.
Lauri con el balón. Aún está buscando sus primeros puntos del partido. Y entra el tiro.
Ha visto algo de luz y se ha lanzado de cabeza. Al final, canasta fácil.
West en el exterior. Cinco segundos de posesión.
Lauri con la bola. Y ahora le toca defender.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Handling the Eastern Conference, this DC crowd hoping to watch their Wizards come out on top. Here's Porter. Makes it off the glass.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Here's Johnson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, wow, that is difficult. He goes with the finger roll. What a finish.
Young with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Johnson. Riley can't hit. Lets the three fly. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 now.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's Johnson. A rebound by the Bucks. And the wide open shot from Green. And all around that time before dropping in. A slow start for Washington in this one. It's a 5-point game. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Gotta be careful. Johnson can stop on a dime, then hit one right in your face.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Washington. Antetokounmpo. And a miss there off the inbound. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, you gotta love the confidence this kid plays with. Johnson feels like he can score inside whenever he wants. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hand.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
First team foul.
On defense, the Bucks. 3-point lead. They set the pick. On the high post. Johnson missing again. And it's Milwaukee's ball. He lobs it up.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Koulibaly. Here is Riley. Johnson left side. 6 to shoot. And Riley gets it to go.
Smart pass by Johnson. I think developing his playmaking will be key for his game.
Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Johnson, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Young, the rebound by Turner. Here's Porter, gets to the hoop, and finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Now here's Porter. 9 points in the game so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Poke loose. Porter with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Johnson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And when you think of promising young scorers, Trae Johnson has to come to mind quickly. This rookie has major upside in that category.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Johnson outside. Out to the wing. The Wizards with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 7.
Wizards foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
11 seconds left in the first. And he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 6 points.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The offense.
You cheating, man. Cheating.
The first quarter. Bucks.
The Bucks, 21.
And if
You're
you're just
cheating.
tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Champagny got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that one's good. Green
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Carrington. Guarded by Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Tú sabes que ese chocolate yo lo compré para algo.
Ni bueno era.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Young.
Wow.
What a jam.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here is Young. Still yet to score. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Here is Riley. Young outside. Here he goes. And he makes good on the layup.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
And it's Giannis missing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here is Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Washington, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Here's Porter. Banked in off the glass. Porter's got 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now, here's Johnson. 10 points for him. The basket good off the assist from Young. 12 points for Johnson.
This is exactly why so many were high on Johnson coming into the league, because he's a natural, tenacious scorer.
Here's Johnson. He's got 12. No good there off the double clutch. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the left side wing. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. Misses the 3. Antetokounmpo looking it over. .44 seconds left in the first half. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
The Bucks shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson attacking. Here's Riley. The kick out to Young. They set the pick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Bucks leading by 20. Outside, Porter. Out to the right wing. pass to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Out to Kuzma. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Kuzma's got the first points of the second half here for Milwaukee. Johnson surveying the floor. Lets it go with a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. On offense here, the Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Es una pela que le estoy dando a este.
He's got 12. Wizards passing it around.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to Trent. Kuzma outside. To the inside. Trent gets the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Shot by Johnson, no good. And it's the Bucks ball. A 3 ball. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got 5 now.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And Jang gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now, here is Young. Wing shot on the way. No good. Shot missing. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
3-point.
Kuzma's got his second basket.
You gotta be cognizant of where Kuzma is at all times. A really dependable shooter from the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Johnson. No good on the triple. It's 2-on-1. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Bucks.
And both free throws good for Sims. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
2 minutes.
There's a good screen. Here's Gill. Sims with the rebound. Pass to Jang. Kuzma sets a screen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Here's
Unreal.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. It's Thomas outside. Here's Carrington. Good on the bucket.
He found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Pass to Kuzma. In the corner, it's Jang. Fires away from outside. The rebound by Champagny. Inside. Here's Carrington. .30 seconds left in the third. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Down low. Here's Kuzma. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's Milwaukee up by 33 points.
And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Pass to Knipple. Inside. Diabate. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
VA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. That one falls.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Ball into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense leaves an opening and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
Washington a screen.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Puts up a deep three. Christie's shot is off. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Charlotte's shooting their first free throw this game.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Pass to Diabate. Miller outside. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Diabate. Gafford grabs the miss. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And And the dunk by Gafford.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Now here's ball to the middle. Here's Diabate, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Middleton with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Man, that's why they let Flag handle the ball. I mean, he makes great decisions.
Oh! Wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's White. Pass to Diabate. For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Flag. Deflected. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Knippel. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Rising up. Knippel really showing his verticality.
Washington a screen. Pass to Gafford. The 3. Diabate grabs the board. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Substitution on the board.
Dallas on D. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. Charlotte's shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Thompson outside. The 3 is up. Nice D from Bridges.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's White. And he goes in for the dunk.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting the game the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Bridges. "15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's McNeely. And stolen by Bagley. To the inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Charlotte on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And this young man, Cooper Flag, is a highly rated prospect. You can almost call him a stretch and point forward. Such a unique talent.
And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Knippel from the arc. Thompson with some nice D. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Bagley. Lays it up and banks it in. Bagley's got 7 points.
When you're watching him play, Flag has promise as a playmaker. He's no ball hog.
And here's Bridges. He's guarded by Washington. Count it.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Thompson right side. The Hornets pull it in. And here's Miller. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Bagley. Down low. Washington. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Diabate. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And here's Christie. Off target at the rim. Pass to Miller. Here's Knipple. Defended by Thompson. Knipple with a bucket. Knipple's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And you can tell Knipple has a good feel for his game, making that adjustment around the contact.
Oh, swiped away. Christie with a steal. Buries it down low.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Charlotte leading by 3. It's deflected. Oh, got a piece of it. Nimhard with it. He's picked up by Miller. Here's Martin. Off target with the 3. Back to Miller. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. On offense, here are the Hornets. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the board.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 9, Ryan Nimhard.
Here's Flag. Give him 8 points now. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And for a first-year guy, Flag's already a master of creating his own offense.
James goes in. Green for 3. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second-chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Powell. Inside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's James. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Out to Powell. From behind the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And that's just superb awareness right there by the rookie Flag. That kind of selfless attitude is big for team chemistry.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Good on both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Driving inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Wow, it's good.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
To the middle. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here's Knipple from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's a tie game in Charlotte. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Flag. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here's Charlotte. Pass to Knipple. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Miller outside. To the inside. Diamante. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to Middleton. Out to Powell. Fires from the wing. Stolen by Bridges. To the middle. Here's Diabate. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Mavericks trail by 5. Thompson outside. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Flag. Out to Powell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flag.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Hornets leading by 4. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Miller. Christie with some nice D. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Gafford. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Now here's Thompson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hornets leading by 4. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. 6 points for Brandon Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And the layup is good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Back to Middleton. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Has the flag. Just 4 to shoot. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And defenders better start holding their posts. Cooper Flagg is having a field day scoring it.
Inside. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 8 points in the quarter. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's Flagg. 16 points for him. Pass to Gafford. Banked it in off the glass. Gafford's got 6.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Christie. Lets the 3 fly. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. 7 points in the game.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams are dialed up the intensity.
Hits a 3-pointer.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Christie. 10 points for him. Pass to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Christie's shot is off. Down low. Here's Diabate. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 4-point Hornet lead.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And as we end the third quarter, a great... And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start...
Lo que tiene que hacer esa flaca y sirviendo esa pollo que estaba enfriando.
Oye, es que eso todavía no sigue, pero caliente. ¿Pero no quieres frío?
No, pero eso no se va a enfriar bien en lo que se hace ahora.
fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's White. He'll bring it up to the Hornets. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton was one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
Outside White. And Gafford with the block. Christie's got room. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And it's Marshall penetrating. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
To take the lead, Christie's shot is off.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Back to Williams. Stolen by Middleton. To the paint. Out to Thompson. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. There's the three. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's White after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Now Thompson. Thompson goes up. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Cold-blooded. You can count on Thompson to keep an even temperature as the game heats up.
White outside. Oh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Now here's Thompson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Bridges. Oh, he jammed it.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
And it's Middleton driving. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Making sure of it with the two-man slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
And zero fear. Cooper Flag, the rook, born for the moment.
And Dallas making a change here.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Now Miller. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
Tips it up. The Put back. How about the activity?
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Powell with a steal. Here's Christie. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Ball outside. Here's Bridges. It falls.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Bagley fires. Counted.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here's Diabate. Outside Bridges. Miller. He's off from 3. Bagley. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Bridges. Miller. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
That's where they like all their shots to come from.
Now Washington. Middleton outside. Washington a screen. And it's Middleton driving. Bagley. Misses the 3. The Hornets with the lead. Here's Knipple. Bridges. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And that one misses. Mavericks trail by 4. Christie. Another chance. Middleton outside.
No.
Oh, off target from downtown. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Doubled by Middleton. Bridges with it. Middleton covering. Washington with a rebound. Outside Christie. Fires the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest like that.
Bridges fires. It's money from deep.
That three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Martin takes it in. Using the glass to lay it in.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
The Mavericks trailing. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Off on the layup. Miller outside. on the layup. And here are the Mavericks now to take the lead. Bridges pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. That's off. And here comes the break. Middleton. Oh, missed on the trade. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. Things.